Welcome, guys. For doing another live. I enjoyed it yesterday's live. Quite a few people came in, so I thought I'd do another live for about an hour. Kai, who are you? Are you a troll? Why are you saying hello? You're in the next room to me. Right. So I'm going to list what I got from the charity shop first. Wait for more people to come in. Oh. Nice little toy there. Look at that. Really nice. Vintage Jim Henson, as I said it wrong on the video. I thought it was always Henderson, but I actually know it's Henson. Jim Henson. Okay. Yeah. So this is Jim Henson Company, made by Namco in America, PMS. We're gonna just list some stuff. This is for the charity shop challenge, so and what a banger to start off with. Ooh, I've just sold something. What's that I just sold? Oh, I've sold the donkey. The eBay is definitely ramped up a bit. How much have I sold that for? The Wilbury donkey. $6.49. Repeat buyer, so thank you very much, whoever that is. Paid £1 for that. I think it was the week before. Yeah. And Kirsty's also commented. I've got a smaller version. I'm gonna get that donkey on eBay. Oh, that's you. Kirsty just bought the donkey on eBay. Why didn't you buy it on eBay? I mean, on Vinted. Now I get fees. So, Kirsty, thank you very much. Luke, looking good, John. No, thank you. I try and make myself look as good as possible. Right then, we are listing. If you haven't watched the charity shop challenge, what I'm doing before I start listing, I'm doing a 4-week charity shop challenge. I'm actually going to be doing another one, but it's going to be a Christmas version. I'm doing a 4-week charity shop challenge. So what day is it today? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So every Wednesday, I will be doing a charity shop challenge, which I started off for £20. And then with that £20, I go around, obviously, local charity shops, buy what I can buy, then hopefully sell most of that stuff within the next week before I get to like Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I'll have so much to spend, So hopefully most of this stuff will sell. I have got a couple of items which are quite niche-ish. So I've got this plush here, which is very nice, very good. It's Jim Henson, Jim Henson, obviously from Big Bear in the Big Blue House, or whatever, or Bear in the Big Blue House, whatever. It's the mouse. You can get a one. It's really good, mint condition. 30 to 70 quid, that is. So it all depends on what I sell it for. So if I can sell that for 70 quid in the next week, I'll have like 70 quid plus the other things. I've got the Rossi hat. I've got this teddy. It's a vintage Tesco's one. Get about 20 quid for that. Got a little fleece and a Monopoly limited edition Christmas set one. So yeah. Dark all the time. What do you mean dark all the time? Right. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So if I sell whatever I sell, I'll have the money for next Wednesday to go and do the charity shop challenge. I didn't spend all of it. I think I had £2.50 left in change. So yeah, I've got whatever I make plus the £2.50 to spend next week. And I'm going to do it for 4 weeks. And then on the fourth week, what I will do is I won't necessarily, I can't do another week because that'll be the last week. What I'll do on that charity shop week is I will round up and say, well, this is going to get this is going to get this, because I've done it for a while now. I know how much it will get, plus the money that I spent on that day on the fourth week. What I'll do is I'll round up and say, when all this stuff sells, which it'll be in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, then that's how much I'll sell. So in 4 weeks, you can roughly, if you really want to get rid of it quick, you can get this amount of money. Oh, yeah. Dark all the time, yeah. Well, it's winter, isn't it? 4 o'clock and it's night time. So I like the winter. I like the summer for the sun and just nicer, but it's horrible for like sleeping. Winter, I like it because you can get warm. It's all nice. Winter is better for food than summer. You always have nice, like, warm food, don't you? Which you don't really tend to have in the summer. I have hot chocolates all year round, but it just gives me more reason to have more hot chocolates now, doesn't it? So anyway, let's get this out the way. And got to show the condition of this because it is in a mint condition. It's got like a hard tail. I don't want no one trying to get money back on this. While he's standing, I better put his height. The good thing about, I think why these do so well, Jim Henderson, like plushes, when I pick up one, they're always getting good money. I don't know why. It's this company is just really good at getting money for their items. I think it's because they don't mass produce them, and they're quite even though everybody knows the Muppets and all that lot, they don't overproduce them, I don't think, because not many people buy them. Because I think they're a selective sort of, like, I don't know, like when a TV program comes on, a cartoon, like say for instance like a Paw Patrol or something like that, they overdo it, don't they? They literally brand it to hell, and then that's it. Certain things, like, I mean, you either like Sesame Street, Jim Henderson stuff, or you don't. I've never liked Sesame Street, but Jim Henderson did Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock was amazing. And I like the Muppets. I never liked Sesame Street. I just didn't like it, except for the certain characters in there. I never really got it. But yeah, really, really nice. Let's take a picture of the feet as well. But that is one done. I've got a piece of clothing as well, so I might just put it on the desk because I can't be bothered to get the board out. I have got a load of clothing I need to do. Not many people on tonight. Not many people on. Obviously, throughout the week, when I do videos, I will, if I do sell any of these, I will mention it in a video, but I will also mention it in the charity shop video. All right, James. So, yeah, that I hopefully does sell. If that sells, it's got a good chance it's going to America, because Americans lap their products, because it's an American toy that is from America. So, yeah. Anyway, G. The thing is, I've got these boxes. I'm going to keep on emptying them. Well, not emptying, but half emptying, and it's great. It really is good. But it's a bit of a pain in the backside. Let's get this. I like this. Doesn't that look at a bit of a sort of Jellycat-y style, doesn't it? A bit. Not. You can tell it's not Jellycat, but it's got that Jellycat style to it. Yeah. These things are brilliant because not many people know that Tesco old plushies get money. And it's in mint condition. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely little teddy. Lovely little teddy. When I've got all the fluff off it. Has it got... bit of purple fluff in it. It's got one of them. It's got that fur that everything gets stuck into it. It's like, you know them rugs that was really popular probably about 10 years ago. It's like that sort of effect. It's like fluffy, but loads of needly sort of like rugs, and they are basically a pain. You had this lovely carpet, it's like really nice and fluffy like that, and then it's a nightmare when you got anything in it because you can't get it out. Sticky fingers. Subscribed. Keep up the calf. Cheers. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. Oh, this is one of them plushes. It's got... I keep on putting it down and I keep on finding another bit to pick it off. So this plush should get me anything from 15 to 20 quid, and it's from Tesco's. It probably wasn't even that much when it was brand new back in the day. Back in there. Well, it's lovely. Lovely little thing. Even though it's annoyingly... it's quite big as well. It's a medium size plush. Let's get his ears out. Sure, it's got an eye. And a little smile. Goodly friends. From... come on. Focus. Tesco's. And then let's do it like that. Oh. It's got some... oh no, it's got basic ears in it. How big is it? It's probably, I would say, 15 inch. I'm good at my inches. Lovely little teddy. Lovely little teddy. Right, in the comments, I want you to comment down below. Actually, let's put it as a question. Start a Q&A. What? Right, you can see the question. What one item would you want to find that basically you find it hard to sell because you like it? Maybe some attachment to it, you know, maybe it's a toy you wanted but you never got as a kid, or it reminds you of somebody. It doesn't have to be a toy, of course, it could be anything. And you'd know you'll resell it, but you'd find it hard to sell because it would be obviously difficult because you might not ever find one again. What one item do you want to find? Tell me why. Tell me what it is and tell me why. Tell me the reason why it'd be hard for you to sell, or would you ever sell it? Okay, there you go. So people in the chat, answer the question. What item would you want to find which you probably would struggle to sell because of a certain reason? Would you sell it? Would you keep it? And yeah, everybody down below. Mom, I know you watch. You can actually comment to this question as well. I know you don't buy and sell stuff, but you watch more reseller channels than me now, so you can comment down what one item would you want to find, and why wouldn't you sell it? Well, we're saying that you'd sell it anything, wouldn't you? But why wouldn't you want to sell it? See what people. Jellycat rugby ball. Why, James? Why Jellycat rugby ball? Has it got some sentimental thing to you? Hoscoff War PlayStation 1 game. Never come across it since a kid and refused to spend 25, 30 pound quid on nostalgia. Would you keep it? Or would you sell it? Because, yeah, you'd keep it. Why was it? Why won't you ever find one of them rugby balls? Never say never. Never say never, I say. I don't know. For me personally, it probably would be. I'm not this. I collect the Lego, but I'm not attached to Lego like that. It doesn't mean nothing to me. Toys back in my day, which I loved. I wasn't really attached to any toys. It'd be cool to get them toys, but you know, I was talking. Ricky said it in one of his videos, and I said Boglins because my mate had one, and I always wanted them. Little ugly puppet things, like rubbery puppet things. That was one thing. But would I sell it? Probably. if I bought something or found something, it would have to probably be boxed or brand new, you know, never used, because that's the only way I could. Probably if I could find a whole set of Thundercat figures boxed, so every single, you know, somebody had a collection and they were selling them off. Actually, while we're talking about that, when I went to the auction ages ago and I picked up a load of Star Wars stuff, the person who was selling the Star Wars stuff actually watches the channel, and she messaged me last night on an email saying, I'm selling some stuff. Are you interested? Some Star Wars stuff and some Doctor Who stuff. So I've asked her to send me some pictures of it, and obviously then we'll go from there. I've got a jumble sale as well this weekend on Saturday in a different area. So that's going to be good because I haven't been to a jumble sale for ages, and it's somewhere that I've never been to, like jumble sale wise. I've been to the area. Got the Valentino Rossi hat, but it probably would be Steven Gerrard. Saying that, Steven Gerrard wasn't my favourite player for Liverpool. Robbie Fowler, maybe the top that James had that he wouldn't give it to me because he's a tight backside, because my son's watching. Probably that Liverpool top with the Robbie Fowler, you know, Fowler 23 on the back. Something like that I'll probably keep if it was in really good condition because I'm a Liverpool fan. Obviously, if somebody very famous gave me something, so maybe, I don't know, say I met Hugh Jackman and I had a Wolverine figure and he signed it, I'd obviously keep that. I would never sell stuff like that because it's sentimental in it. You know, it's something that no one else will ever have. I don't know. I don't know really. There's nothing in my childhood that which brings back good memories, if you know what I mean. Not like or there wasn't nothing that I really wish I had because I had most of it. That is a mint hat, isn't it? So I picked that up today. Look at that hat. Embroidered, pin badges. The dock. Look at that. I don't know how much I can put this on for. I can't find this one. It's done by Daring Racewear. Yeah, Daring Racewear. Has it got a date? No, it hasn't got a date. But that's got. It's got to be at least 30 easy quid. I can't see it going for less than 30 quid. If you start looking at clothing on the ground, John, you'll find jerseys. Not where I go. There's not many stuff like that, and they don't chuck it on the floor. Where I'm from, they're classy. They hang it up. So, yeah, that's a really nice hat. Now in my luck, I'll sell all my stuff, and I'll have like about 100 quid to go around the charity shops next week. And I'll be like, great. I remember I haven't done one of these challenges for a while. I did one ages ago, didn't I? And I raised about 600 quid. Then I gave it all to the Dogs Trust. So I'm not giving. I'm thinking about doing the donation thing again. Like, so people send the gifts. I obviously give them my address. I don't know yet. I'm 50. I might do it. Depends how I feel. Depends how I feel. Right, next one is this Northridge, £2. Nothing special, but for £2, you're not really going to moan about that, are you? I'm not going to put it on the board because I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered to get the board up because I'm only doing the things what I just picked up from the charity shops today. I've already got items what I've listed. I've sold stuff again on eBay and Vinted, stuff I've recently listed. I just hope it carries on like this. If I can list more in a day, then obviously I'll sell more in a day. You know, you watch some of them and they do sell a lot in a day. And that's because they've got more things on their eBay shop. That's it. And yeah, also it depends on what you're selling as well. You know, if I can get good stuff, then I will sell it. But it's getting the good stuff, isn't it? Trying to find somebody who has got stuff. I don't mind doing tech, but tech does take a long time as well to test. And would I spend a load of money on some tech that I'm not guaranteed it's going to work? That's the only trouble with that. I don't mind buying the odd couple of pieces off somebody, but would I go and buy 20, 30 VHS players knowing that maybe not even half of them work, and then I've just lost a load of money? That's the only trouble. That's the only trouble about buying bulk stuff like tech-wise, you know, like electronical stuff. You can make a lot of money from it, but if you don't know how to fix it, or you ain't got time to fix it, you're going to lose a lot of money. So you've got to try and find a person who is reliable, you know, trustworthy. And basically they'll say, well, if it doesn't work, you know, just let me know and I'll give you money back. But I don't know. Hopefully that woman comes back. I haven't checked my emails actually, so hopefully she comes back. Be nice to see what she's actually got for sale, because when I bought the stuff off the auction, I didn't know it was her. I didn't know who it was. I bought it off, obviously, because it's the auction. And the girl who runs the auction with her dad, she said that she was trying to have the prices of the items quite high on reserve, and they said there's no point, you won't sell it, because if you put the reserves high, it won't meet, and then you'll still be paying like a fee for us to list it. So there's really no point. So she reduced it. I obviously bought them. You remember that when I had the AT-AT, all the big Star Wars stuff, that's the one. She's got loads, because I spoke to her at a jumble sale, and she goes, "Hi, John." I went, "Hi." I said, "I watch your channel." And I'm like, oh, thanks. She goes, "Do you know I'm the one that you bought the Star Wars stuff off?" And I went, "Oh, yeah." I said, "Yeah, I've got loads of it. That was some of my stuff that I didn't really care about. I've got better stuff than that." And I was like, oh. So some people, you know, she might be doing what I do now with the Lego. So hopefully she'll send me some good stuff. I'll have a look after I've done this one. I'll have a quick look and see if she sent me some pictures, because obviously all depends on how much she wants for it. And if she wants a lot of money for it, if I can't make 50% on the items, every item, if I can't make double my money on it, there's no point in me buying it. Because obviously if something it sells for like 50 quid and she wants 40 quid or 30 quid, there's no point in me getting it. Really, there's no point in me getting it, because I won't make much money, you know. And she's got to realise that if she went and took it to the auction, they'll take off the fees off her like they did. Take off the fees, and then obviously she'll have not as much money. If I buy it, they she doesn't have to risk about if it goes for less or whatever, and also don't have to worry about going through the auction. So cash in hand as well. So yeah. Oh my God, I've done it. I'm not a clothing reseller. Not clothing. I'm just. This gets a weird. It's all over the place. This top. It gets £8 somewhere. Different colours. I think the purple colour is a nice colour. So £8 some places, £15 other places. I'm gonna put it on for £15 on eBay. I'm gonna put it on for a tenner on Vinted. Somebody offers me £8. Gone. That's £6 straight into the pot. And what I'm going to do is when I've made that money, obviously I won't have that money straight away, but I will class it as having that money, because as soon as it's sold, I have got that money, really, haven't I? So yeah, hopefully I can sell a lot. If any of you see any of the stuff I pick up on these charity shop challenges, just give me an offer. If you want something, let me know. You might fancy a vintage teddy, or you might fancy this Monopoly set, which I particularly like. The Monopoly set is very, very nice. I haven't checked it, just hope it's all there. I've got the receipt. If it's not all there, I'm taking it back. I've noticed the sociability, the scrollability of eBay compared to vintage is terrible. So you think, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I'll put the title as. So you think the scrollability of eBay compared to vintage is terrible. What? You think eBay's worse than vintage? The thing about eBay, it's a lot more professional, but you're paying for the professionalism, if you get me. You're paying fees and people don't want to pay fees because everybody's stingy. But you got to remember, if you wanted to sell your items any other way, you'd have to go to a car boot and sell it, which you're not going to get eBay prices, or get a shop or a market stall somewhere. And then you got to pay £100 a week for a market stall, probably, or more. Shop £1,000 a month, obviously depending where you are. There was a shop open, closed down, and the one next to it, I asked them how much. It was in where the charity shop, and they're getting it all redeveloped. And I said, are you moving back down to where you was before? And they said, no, because it's £1,000 a month, and they're a charity shop. So yeah, so you got to think about that. You can't even spend £1,000 a month on eBay. And if you're spending £1,000 a month in a shop, you've got to make a lot of money. Yeah, you got to stand around, and the footfall is not going to be as good. I understand if you're like a collector or certain stuff. So if you're a card collector or you're a vintage toy collector, or me. So when I've got all that Lego, and if I do want to sell it, I probably would go maybe to a Lego convention and sell it and have it a stand. I don't know how much it'd be. But because all of them will be retired, I can then sell them and have cash in hand. So eBay and that, God knows what. Imagine the fees, what the fees on eBay and that are going to be like in 10, 20 years' time, if I'm around. Touch wood, I'm here. I'm thinking about 15 years' time, hopefully. I'll get rid of it all. 15, yeah. Because I know sets now which are not even 15 years old and they've doubled in price. Like the Ghostbusters house, whatever it's called, £800 to £1,000 for that. Lord of the Rings old sets, crazy prices, So it's going to be good profit. Anyway, this is the last one I've got to take pictures of, and that's the Monopoly Christmas edition. Lovely. Never picked it up. I'm going to show you some of the figures. It only goes for 15 to 20 quid. I'm going to put it on for 19.99 or 19.95. As Rummagers Round says, 19.95 is the way forward. So I'm gonna believe what he says because he does sell a lot. Would you try? That's a good question. What would I do? Obviously, when it's all sold, if so far I spent around about 2.5 to 3 grand on my Lego. So, and that's not me spending it all. Okay, that's obviously I've had gifts as well with it. So I've got them gifts, gift with purchase things which are free. I've obviously had a present as well. So like I had a birthday present and my son got me one. Well, my mum bought it with me, or I told my mum. That's from Kai, which is only a cheaper one. So I will have stuff like that coming through as well. So if I sold it, say fast forward to 10, 15 years time, and say every set I bought is doubled in price. That means I'll have about 6 grand. It'll give me a 6 grand profit, but obviously my collection will be a lot more than that. So if it doubles, I could do what I want. I don't know. Obviously, it depends on what's happening with Kai. He will obviously be an adult then. How we get on as people together. Is he going to be still a daddy's boy? Is he still going to be wanting to know me, or is he going to have his own family and do stuff? If he's not, it could be a bit of maybe do a road trip together, stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe go to some places. I've always wanted to go to certain places in the world. I've always wanted to do a safari, right? That was my dream if I got married, to have my honeymoon at a safari. But obviously the women's parents have to buy the trip, so they'd have to be rich. But I've always wanted. I love it. It's on that at the moment. The safari, big cat thing on BBC. I always watch them because I just like the big cats, and that'd be like a dream holiday. Obviously, I'll probably go to Italy. I'd definitely do the places I've always wanted to go to, just because you only live once. I don't know what I'd do. You can't. You can think of stuff to do, but what would other people do? If you had a certain amount of money, what would you want to do before you die? Some people don't want to do anything, do they? Some people do. It all depends. I mean, if I can go to them 2 places before I die, I'll be quite happy. If it's by myself, it's by myself. If it's not by myself, and it's with somebody else, yeah. And that's the good thing about, I suppose, being single. I have got no one to tell me what to do. That's the only trouble about being in a relationship. You can't just do anything unless they are very similar to you. And we'll see, won't we? Hopefully, I might be doing YouTube. I might not even care about that. I might be a mega YouTuber. I doubt that, but you don't know what's going to happen, do you? Might not even be here. Hopefully I am. But anyway, let's see if we've got all the pieces. Please, let's have all the pieces. We have got... So these are all the figures. Oh, they're nice, aren't they? So we've got... What's that? What is that supposed to be? What's that? Oh, that's supposed to be Santa. Santa? What's that? Oh, an elf. Elf, reindeer, snowman, turkey, and a hat. What's a hat meant to do with Christmas? Really? Oh, it's not. It's a Christmas pudding. I bet these alone sell for good money. Imagine if there was silver. I bet they sell for some good money. Cool. Very, very cool. Lovely set. One of the better sets I've had in Monopoly. Some of the Monopoly sets are really rubbish. You get like the same pieces, like the Wallace and Gromit one I had. Really disappointing that. You'd expect to have Wallace and Gromit figures and all that. Like, you didn't. It was just the generic ones. So, if this is a Christmas one, I wonder if you'll have like Lapland and stuff. Got a Monopoly bag. That's good. The money's all there. That's the main thing. One of the most annoying games ever, but it's fun to play until somebody starts winning and getting all the houses, and then everybody starts kicking off. And the banker's always a cheat. Have you ever noticed that? The person who's the banker, always a cheat. All the money's there. Definitely all the money's there, so don't have to worry about counting all that. We've got 2 dice. That's all right. I think all the houses are here. Well, we'll just count them. So what I do with board games is I lay it out and take a whole picture of the thing. It's in very good condition. There is no like marks of where it's got damp. So you still go to jail even at Christmas. So we got Advent calendar, Santa's sack, Christmas tree. Christmas tree is basically in the cheap Jippo area. How can you have a Christmas tree in the cheap area? Anyway, Scrooge is tax. The reindeers are the I think what the train stations are. So you got Dasher, Dancer, and Prancer. Christmas lights, Christmas baubles, fairy, Christmas shopping, elves, letter to Santa, Christmas cards, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Bethlehem, donkey, manger. That's obviously it. So this is not very good. So a Christmas tree is in the cheapest area, but Sprouts is where the Strand would be. So pretty much the second to last row, Sprouts, roast potatoes and turkey. Turkey should be near the end, I think, because Sprouts you can have all year round. Roast potatoes, no. Should be, then we got Donna and Blitzen. Then we got cream, brandy, chimney, Christmas pudding, go to jail. Then we got holly, ivy, and mistletoe. The biggest reindeer is Rudolph. Then we got snowman, Christmas party, and Santa is the main. Obviously, Mayfair would be Mayfair, wouldn't it? So, where's Lapland? Where's Lapland? I don't get that. I don't believe it. I think that's not very good having Sprouts. I'm not happy about that. Sprouts they shouldn't even be on the list, should they? But yeah, let's have a look at. We need to find all the Santa sack. Let's get them all. How many Santa sacks do you have? Santa sack cards, 16. Let's get them all out first because snowman. I'm walking in the air. That's the one. Bethlehem. Oh, little town Bethlehem. Dee. Holly. Ivy. Donkey. Did anybody see the new trailer to Toy Story? I think it's going to be a good one. I think Toy Story, the new Toy Story next year is going to be so good for films. So good. Some really good films coming out. Chimney. Chimney is by itself. Elves. Santa's left there. Christmas tree. Done dirty there. Christmas cards. No. You know what? Christmas, you gotta have a Christmas tree. Christmas cards, I'm not really bothered about. Just a waste of paper. Christmas shopping. Obviously reindeers. Baubles. How can baubles be higher than Christmas tree? Baubles are absolutely useless without a Christmas tree. Christmas lights, yeah, you can stick them on. Cream. Christmas pudding, I understand Christmas pudding. Turkey, yes, definitely. Roast potatoes, you literally have a roast potatoes every Sunday. Sprouts, you wouldn't even get me anywhere near them. Right. I'm getting wound up over a Monopoly game. It's a good one. I want to play it. It's in really good condition though. All the cards are in nice condition. Yeah, this is going to be sold for top whack. Hopefully it's all there. I will obviously count the cards now. So it should be 16 Christmas cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And the same with the Santa sacks. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's a good start, isn't it? No, I thought I would have sold it. I picked up a One Direction board game, and loads of people have been interested on that, but they haven't, they gave me really stupid offers, like £5, £4 because it's not complete. I'm only selling it for £8. You know what I mean? If it was complete, it's like a 20 to £25 game. Yeah, the Build-A-Bear, it's on at, I think it's about 40. I think I've lowered it to £40 now. But anyway, special tokens. Oh, 6. Yeah, that's them. 1 pack of snowflake money. 12 grottos. What? 32 grottos. Oh, 1, 3, 6, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I haven't got a clue what that is. 12. I don't know what the grotto. I don't know what it means by grottos. One, 2, 3. That's there. That's right. Christmas lights. That's right. Pudding. Yeah, donkey. Yellow, orange. Yeah, that's there. Christmas tree. That's right. Christmas Santa. Yeah. Oh, it's all there. Yeah, it's all there. And then chimney. Should have. Oh, is it missing something? Christmas cracker? No. Chimney. Where's that? I think it's all here. It's just because it's a bit of a colourful. Oh, 32 grottos. Oh, it's these. That's what they are. They call them grottos. They're not. They're rubbish. They're not grottos. I was wondering what it meant by grottos. It means the hotels, which obviously are not grottos, are they? Right. 12 workshops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I got 13. Unlucky. Yeah. Uh, 32. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Yeah, I got even more, so I got some extras here. That's all right. Everything is here. Mint. Excellent. Everything is there. The board will go there. Oh God, I forgot about the whoopsie. Forgot about the figures. Where can I put that? Move them across a bit. Oh, money. Almost forgot the main part, the money. Beautiful. Take a picture of the stack just to prove the cards are all there, because some people will go, yeah. Right. I will put a band around these though, because just to make it look good and nice and neat, so people think, oh, that set's been looked after. Put all the them in there, do that up. Not many people talking, as always. Right. It's good in a way because then I can get on with this, can't I? Because I'll be going in a minute. So if anybody wants to ask anything or say anything before I finish, because like I said, I am done now. And that go on top. It used to go there. Yeah, that's it. Cards in there. Ah, I've actually put it the wrong way because that's how the set goes. Yeah, I get you now. There we go. How old is this? Oh, 2017, so not that old. When are you going in your next car boot? I don't know. The car boots run until basically they can't do it anymore. With one of the car boots that I've been to a couple of times, it's a bit of a more of a drive, but they have now decided to do indoor car boots. So I might have to go to that one. The ones I go on Wednesday, as soon as a bit of rain is in the forecast for it, they'll cancel it. The other one on Sundays, they tend to keep open as long as possible until you can't do it. So, and then they're the ones that start early as well. Yeah, I know there is other ones I can go to. I mean Bolton, but it's like traveling. And like I said, I've got a lot of stock. I don't need to go out and buy loads of stock. I probably will go to some car boots before, obviously, the end of Christmas, because you don't see a lot of car boot content at the moment, do you, as well? So because people are like, it's getting rained off and that. So I probably will do a couple of car boots, but obviously weather depending, it's hard. The thing is, when you're filming, you're not going to be able to see much, are you? And if I'm going at 6 o'clock in the morning, pretty much most of the car boot footage will be in the dark. So it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. So yeah, I'll do the indoor one. Obviously, there's going to be people trying to get rid of their stuff for Christmas. So I think if we have some good days, which are, it's cold, or It's not really that cold though, is it? Really that bad? So I'll see. Depends if I feel like it as well, but I will do. I will be going around charity shops as well. But like I said, my mission is to get rid of all my stock that I haven't listed. So this definitely in the house, which is the other room's almost done now. Obviously, I'll buy some stuff done to just do carb, videos and all that lot. But yeah, pretty much everything else will be done and listed before the new year. So next year I'll have a fresh slate. Hoovers, I don't know. If I can get rid of the stuff in the house by the end of this month, which I probably won't. It's because I do a lot of stuff. I don't just do reselling. A lot of people have got no lives, and reselling, that's their life. I have a life. I do stuff. I like to chill out. I like to watch TV. I like to watch my programs. I got different sets. Stranger Things is coming back on, so I'll be starting to watch that. So that'll be another hour. I watch Tulsa King. That's another hour. I like watching my programs with my mom at night. So one of them's on now. They'll be finishing. And then obviously I go and play football. That's been cancelled yesterday, but I always play football at least 2 times a week. And if the weather's fine, it's 4 times a week. It's only an hour. But all that takes time. And then if I go around the charity shops, that's pretty much a day gone in like listing. I just need to list, like I've just done that. How long have I been on? An hour. And I've listed, well, I haven't listed, I've took the pictures of that. So when I go downstairs, I'll watch my program, but I'll get these listed before the end of the night. So all these will be on, which are pretty simple things to put on. And then that's it. I'll have to redo it all again tomorrow. And that's the thing about reselling, isn't it? You just have to keep on doing it every single day. And it shows that my sales are improving. Like I said, I've only got 140 things on my eBay, and I'm selling about, I don't even know. What have I sold today? I'm not going to tell you what I've sold, but today I have sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things on eBay. And on Vinted, one. I hate Vinted structure, is so rubbish. 2. So on Vinted, I sold 2. So what? 7 items. That's how many I for the amount of listings I have. 7 items a day is very good. You know what I mean? It's very good. You just think if they were 10 quid an item, that's 70 quid. But obviously some would be less, but some would be a lot more. Some of the things I sold are a lot more. So yeah. By the way, before we finish, I just want to show you. I picked up a load of Lego, and I didn't do a video about it because I sort of like got straight into it. And there's some Lego it's almost all sorted out, but there's some Star Wars Lego that's in there. I picked up 2 boxes, half boxes, like the plastic ones of Lego, 30 quid. And she was going to a charity shop, and she goes, because I told her what I do. And she goes, is there anything in my boot you want? Instead of me going to a charity shop. And I said, let's have a look. And there was this. I got this for free. So if you look at that make, Keeper, or whatever it is, some of these guitars, unfortunately it's not this one, go for 300 to 400 quid. So electric guitar, proper electric guitar, wherever it is, there it is. So, yeah, that is about a 50 to 70 quid guitar. There's Keeper, what was it? Keeper, BC Keeper. Type in BC Keeper electric guitars, and you'll see the prices. I thought it was one of them. In the end of the day, it's free. And yeah, I thought it was free. So that's basically paid for the Lego and profit. And then the Lego has got some Star Wars. It's got a Star Wars ship in there. I don't know which one it is, and it's got some other things in there. But the amount of Lego, you know, if I can't, I'm going to try and build the Star Wars one, and there's a Ninjago one in there, which also gets good money. It's like a ship. It's got some sales. I don't know if it's all there, but if it's pretty much complete with the other part, that pre-owned gets around about the same price plus more, if you've got the figures. So I'm going to do them two. Have a see if I can do that. If they're nowhere near complete, then I'll just literally, I've already sectioned grey, black, white, beige colour together, and then the other ones will be mixed colours, and I'll just do the 1 kg stuff for 10 quid each. Well, guys, I'm going to go now because I'm hungry. I want a cup of tea. So, Mom, if you're watching, make me a cup of tea. I'm coming downstairs, and thank you for watching. And yeah, go and watch my video and give it a comment if you haven't watched it.